Well, there you have it. The rod is now turning. These wraps I'm very pleased with. So now it's just a matter of letting it dry. I'll probably give it a good 4 hours, and then I'll come back and reevaluate and maybe put a little more epoxy on here or there if I feel that that is appropriate. Typically light build epoxy is designed to go on in multiple layers, but you may find that if you get a factory built rod, okay, and look at the epoxying job on that, and if you have every bit as much epoxy on your wrap as you would find on a factory fly rod, you're done. You're good to go. Now, if you're taking your time and you're very careful, you're very deliberate in your actions, your hand is well supported and everything, chances are this epoxy is going to begin to really start to harden in the little cup. Stop using it at that point. Okay, when it begins going on and kind of dragging and it's more gooey than it was at the beginning of the project, just set it aside, walk away, mix up a brand new batch in a brand new container. In fact, I used both of these containers just to do these 2 wraps, and that's because I was screwing around with the camera and everything. And I also used 3 separate brushes. If you are going slow and being careful, then you're probably going to have leftover epoxy. I've got a 1/2 inch of epoxy left in here, and it's just slowly hardening. I reuse these. Now, don't bother pouring them out or using mineral spirits or something like that to try to clean them out. You just make a huge mess. Set them aside. Let that little bit of epoxy just harden in there. Later on, you can come and squeeze this around and push on the bottom, and that little plug of epoxy will just fall right out, and you can reuse your cup if you wish. So the most important thing is to take your time. It doesn't matter how many of these you go through or how many brushes you go through. Don't get caught in that trap of trying to hurry before it hardens too much, because that is when you make mistakes. So this rod's looking really good, and I'm really excited about how it's going to cast and everything. So tomorrow, I guess I'll figure that out, and our next video is going to be kind of we'll show you how it casts and everything, and we'll show you how you can own this particular rod if you want. So I'll just put on a little more epoxy in 4 hours if I feel it's necessary, and our fly rod is finally complete.